Oh, they kicked you out again. All week they didn't kick him off. And then as soon as Rick come on, they kick you off. Evie Mucks do not like GI's camera for whatever reason. But
That's crazy.
here we go. The show y'all been waiting for, the Saturday show, where we get into all the starts and sits and we get into all the shenanigans. We got Rick in the house once again. My boy,
What's happening?
GI,
What's happening?
GI's here. Kyle Shanahan's, we're here. Garfield's here somewhere. Young Krice is here. Uh, who else we got here?
And Colonel Mustard is here,
Yeah,
and he
Colonel
said
Mustard is definitely here.
he's already trying to get us canceled this week, Rick. So just to
I'm
forewarn you,
not. I'm not. Look,
just to
look.
forewarn you,
I'm not. I'm not.
Lord help
Look,
us.
I already had people coming at me about the Patrick Mahomes comment that I.
Oh shit!
So
Fuck,
yeah, I'm chilling this week. I'm chilling this week.
fuck
I'm
Patty
You
chilling.
ain't
Mahomes.
getting no fuck for the Nicki Minaj.
Oh yeah. I
The
don't even.
Barbie, the Barbie are
Look,
out.
I don't even want
Rules.
to get. Look. It's been a hectic week, the last week, but I've gotten my rest. I'm wide awoke today.
Let's
I'm
go.
good. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm not going to say anything crazy on purpose. So,
Listen, I ain't
with,
afraid of no Barbs. I call my cousin Nick, from the Bronx. Fuck
yeah,
that.
he say that because he's not in them spaces where the barbs would get at him.
Exactly. I call my cousin. She even though she's pregnant.
Yeah, you say that until like you got about 1,000 crazed Nicki Minaj fans taking over your page.
Yeah.
I don't care for Nick. I don't care for Beyonce either. So what the hell? Let's go.
Look,
Let's put it all on the line.
hey, with that being said, let's get to that intro. Starting.
You are now about to witness the strength of fantasy football knowledge.
Welcome to the Fantasy Football Adventures Podcast, starring Kyle Shanahan's GI-16, Young Christ the Jesus, and Garfield.
No nurble.
And now, here's the boys.
Hey. We're back.
Normal free for 7 weeks.
Normal free for 7 weeks. I like that. I like that. Will that streak continue today on Garfield's kick of the week? We'll find out.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Damn
But
Garfield.
we had one hell of a performance between the two unks on Thursday night. It was a shootout. How about that? A shootout
I lost my
between
bet.
Flacco. I don't even want to talk about the bet that I lost. I lost by 3 legs, and all 3 legs were within reach. I needed Kenneth Gainwell to get 6 more yards on the ground rushing.
Hmm.
I needed Chase Brown to get 10 yards receiving, and I needed DK Metcalf to get 1 more catch.
Hmm.
It's
Listen, he
like
didn't even break 100.
it's like after he caught that first pass, it's like Rogers was not looking his way. He kept wanting to feed Warren all night. The Warren ate though.
I had made a bet
Warren ate.
live. I had made a bet live, Rick. I put money line on the Pittsburgh Steelers, spread on the Steelers. I took Aaron Rodgers to throw 3 touchdowns. I think I did that one. I took Aaron Rodgers to throw for over two to outthrow Joe Flacco, and then I took DK to get over 100 yards and Gainwell to outrush everybody.
Damn.
Pittsburgh.
But
Griselda, your team sucked balls that day.
don't get her started. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. It was
I said it. I said it this week.
it
I
was
said it this week.
it was hate Nash GI. it's not
First of
hate.
all,
It's
first
not
of all,
hate.
I
It's
am no
not hate.
hate.
It's not hate Nash Rick this week. It's hate Nash GI.
I am
There we
no hate
go.
of the Steelers. They just played horrific and lost to the Bungles.
But let's get into that. I know you got your notes, Rick.
Oh yeah, you know I got him, man. Big
All right.
shout out to the Bengals
All right. Give
taking
me
it
one.
33-30. Oh,
Oh,
go
wait,
ahead, go
wait,
ahead.
wait, give me 1 second. We got to cue it up properly, and
Final score reactions.
let's pull that screen up. Now, now that we got all three of us on, I ain't got to do the whole flipping thing no more. Bam. Let's get into it.
For real, man. Hey, big shout out to the Bengals taking the Thursday night game 33-31. Um, we're gonna start with the Steelers side real quick. Aaron Rodgers going 23 of 34 for 249, 4 touchdowns and 2 picks. Shout out to Jaylen Warren, man. He had a monster game. 16 carries for 127 yards, 7.9 yards per carry. Kenneth Gainwell coming in second with a lowly 3 carries, 14 yards, 4.7 yards per carry. And Rodgers had 1 carry for 6 yards.
That lowly 3 carries.
Hey, listen. He had that big game while Warren was out, so I was expecting a little bit more of a split backfield, but looks like Warren's got that top job. Got the top job in Pittsburgh. On the receiving end, Pratt Firemouth led the
Fire
receivers.
move.
Hey man, killing. 5 receptions for 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. DK Metcalf came in behind him with 3 receptions for 50 yards. Jaylen Warren followed up his big day with 4 receptions for 31 yards. Jonnu Smith still showing that touchdown ability from last year. He had 3 receptions for 28 yards in the tub. Wilson had 2 receptions for 17 yards. Miller had 1 reception for 9 yards. Washington had a crazy stat line: 3 receptions for 2 yards and a touchdown. Crazy. And Gainwell had 2 receptions for 1 yard.
Hey man,
Then
don't you wish you can get John New back?
hell yeah, we should have never let him go. But you know how that goes.
I
Big
told you.
Flacco, man.
I told you it was going to do more than 3 touchdowns. I told you that though.
Who?
Yeah, you definitely had it. You
You
definitely had
told
it,
me,
man.
Kyle. He told me I was
Oh,
crazy for
but
making that bet. I was like, he's going to get 2 touchdowns.
Look,
hey,
Well,
the
that's his
Steelers. The
calling card
Steelers.
for real. For real.
The Steelers have a crazy offense, bro. They got
They do.
four. They got four tight ends. They got four tight ends that can do everything that you need. They can catch. They can block. Um, and they're big. They're bigger than everybody. Like that's a crazy offense right there.
I think
For
Iron
real.
was the shortest one of them before.
They
Or
just play.
Hayward. No, I
They,
think it's Hayward.
they just play bully ball on offense. Like the whole night, you saw they would line their tight ends up on a certain side, and Jalen Warren would run to that side, and it was nothing the Bengals defense could do to stop it. They
Right.
would overload one side of the offensive line, and Jalen Warren would run to that side all night, and it was nothing anybody could do to stop it.
I'm trying. I'm trying to figure out what happened to that Steelers defense because they went to sleep.
What happened
Yeah.
to
Absolutely, because Chase
what happened to the Steelers
Chase Brown
defense?
mollywop.
What happened to the Steelers defense was Jalen Ramsey was never ever in his career ever able to stop Jamar Chase. Never
Man.
able in his career to stop. Like Jamar Chase clowned him in the Super Bowl when they played. Look, it, if Joe Burrow would have had one more second on that last play to throw the ball, Jamar Chase was wide open. He shook Jalen Ramsey in the Super Bowl so bad that Jalen Ramsey was on the ground. He was on the ground, and Jamar Chase was wide open.
Timeout. If
So
the referees didn't throw a bullshit flag for Cooper Cup, Super Bowl would have been the Bengals. Wait a minute. Wait. Let's even go better. Had the referees woke the fuck up in the NFC Championship and called the flag on a blatant pass interference, Drew Brees would have 2 Super Bowls.
That's neither here nor there. That's neither
Fucking
here nor
Hello.
Snelling went out with a breeze.
that was Bill Vinovich's finest moment. That's neither here nor there.
Atrocious. I don't even know how he has a job still. I'm gonna start a protest. I'm gonna start a whole thing on fire Bill Vinovich. Watch.
Shit, that's gonna be
I can't
tough.
stand that mother. Every time he referees our games, we fucking lose. Every time. Like
Crazy,
clockwork.
crazy.
All right, Rick. Let's get back to what the Bengals did.
Let's get to it, man. Shout out to old man Flacco. Right now, he's on a 5 touchdown, no pick streak since he's joined the Bengals, man. He's been doing
Hey,
his thing. In this game, though, Joe Flacco threw 31 for 47 for 342 yards and 3 touchdowns. Chase Brown led the way with 11 carries for 108 yards, 9.8 yards per carry. Samaje Perine followed up behind him with 7 carries for 31 yards, and Flacco himself had 5 carries for 3 yards. On the receiving end, Jamar Chase had a really big day. He had a monstrous day. 16 receptions, 161 yards, and 1 touchdown. T. Higgins followed up behind him with 6 receptions for 96 yards and a touchdown. Uh, the Soviets had 3 receptions for 49 yards. Noah
Call him
Fant
Andre
came up
Iggy.
behind him. Who?
Call him Andre Iggy, so it's easier for you.
Andre Iggy, yeah, I couldn't pronounce this shit. Noah Fant actually made an appearance this week. He had 4 receptions for 44 yards and a touchdown, and
yeah,
Chase
he had
Brown had 2 receptions for -8 yards.
Noah Fant
How
had
the
a
fuck
Jay
is
Z had a Jay Z album day, 444.
exactly?
Right.
How is that possible? How, as a running back, do you have 2 catches for -8 yards?
Because
Throwing
I
them
had him on my
through.
slip. I had him on my slip. That's why. That's why. That's why.
Lord help me.
I
That
had
was
him on my
so.
slip.
Crazy.
Look, somebody said, hold up. Let me click off of here so I can say this. Because he had Jamar Chase had 23 he had 23 targets, caught 16 of those passes. So he was 16 for 23 for 161 yards and a TD. Somebody said he had a Jalen Hurts game.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That's crazy.
Oh, oh man, oh man.
That didn't sound like I hit that line though.
Yeah, that's
I'm
that line.
done.
That's that line is crazy. That's that
I'm,
line
I'm
is
gonna
crazy.
I'm gonna pack it
But
up on that one.
I
I'm good
don't
for the day.
think I don't think Flacco has ever had such a great wide receiver at his disposal as a Jamar Chase.
His best
Nor
wide
has
Shit.
he
receiver.
had nor has he ever had a second wide receiver on the
I'll
level
give you
of
the second.
T
I'll
Higgins.
give you the second. I'll give you the second in T. Higgins, but Anquan Bolden was doing his damn thing in Baltimore. I ain't
That's
trying
what I
to
was
hear
gonna
that.
say. That was probably
Anquan
the biggest
Bolden,
thing we had, though.
yeah, Anquan Bolden was cool. He was cool in Baltimore. He was phenomenal in Baltimore.
Yeah,
Anquan Bolden is one of them, but
right.
I don't think Anquan Bolden is Jamar Chase.
No, we're not saying that. I'm saying what me and Rick are gonna say is that that's probably the best receiver he's ever had until
Yeah, until
now.
until until I felt
And
what
technically,
the hell.
I would still put T Higgins above Flacco. I mean, Bolden, because T Higgins is just more of an athletic monster.
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. How did this
Bolden
happen?
was just a
How
third
did this
down.
happen?
He was a possession beast. That's what he was.
Come on, man. Listen, we not going to tolerate Bolden slander. Bolden was that. Bolden
Bolden
was
was
that.
definitely that.
Y'all remember his Arizona days?
There's no slander here. No slander. He played for the
Bolden was
49ers too. No
Bolden
slander.
was definitely both. Bolden was definitely that. Um,
Bolden was that.
we could have you would have sworn in his first year when he first came out, um, his first game with his first game, I think he broke like a rookie record or something. I think he broke like
Who?
a rookie record or something his first game. So
Okay.
you would have swore that he would have been him until they got Fitzgerald.
Right.
Question: who was his best receiver in Denver for Flacco in 19?
Mm.
He played for He played for Denver in 19. He played for the New York just end the season, the Jets, in 20 from 20 to 22. So I'm wondering who was his best receiver then. Then he played for the Philadelphia Goofballs for a year.
Why don't
Then
I
he
remember
played.
that?
Then he played for
Right. I
two
don't.
different occasions. He did. He did. He was the backup to Hurts, I think, in 23.
Okay.
Then he played for the Cleveland Browns on two separate occasions. Then he did last year with the Colts, and now this year with the Bengals and the Browns again. While
Mm.
y'all talk, I have to look up who was his best receivers on the Eagles and the Broncos.
What year did he play for the Broncos again?
2019.
2019. So it would have had to have been
Sutton.
Sutton.
That might have been Sutton's rookie year.
Yeah, it would have had to have been Sutton. Who was he? Did he back up somebody in Denver?
I'm looking at them now. So it was Brandon Allen, Calvin Anderson, and some Bradley Chubb was there. River Craycraft, God, and Bruce Freeman.
Oh my God! Don't remind me of Royce Freeman, the one guy that everybody thought was going to do something and did nothing. Matter
And
of fact, matter of fact, didn't Royce Freeman get his job taken? He was the rookie. He was
he was
drafted
the
high.
backup.
He was drafted high with the Broncos. I think the Broncos drafted him in like in the first 3 or 4 rounds.
He lost his job to Philip.
He lost to the who?
He was the backup to Philip Lindsay.
Yeah, Philip Lindsay. Philip Lindsay.
He was the
Whatever
backup to
happened to
Drew
him?
Lock.
Whatever happened to Philip Lindsay?
Career died out real quick.
He
He was the
was
backup
he
to
was
Drew Lock.
fast.
They had Tim Patrick, Emmanuel Sanders. Yeah, Sutton wasn't there yet.
Hold up, Emmanuel
He was.
Sanders?
He was. No, yeah, they had Sutton, Emmanuel Sanders, and Tim Patrick on that team.
Oh
Those
yeah,
were the three star receivers.
that
And
was
he
a
was the
fire.
backup to.
That's a fire
He
squad
was the
right
backup
there.
to Drew Lock.
Sutton, Emmanuel Sanders. That's a fire squad right there.
So then, for the Eagles, who was the 2021 team? But y'all can go ahead. Well, I looked this up real quick.
Well, we're about to get into these starts and sits. We're not even playing with them.
Yeah,
We're gonna
that's
get
fine.
right into it.
Let's
No,
get it.
I'm good with that.
Starts and sits of the week.
Damn it.
Let's pull up that good old roto wire. All right. Look, while we were having this Flacco powwow, I don't know what happened, but I'm switching back and forth between my big screen, my big external screen, and somehow
Uh-huh.
my mouse got connected to my iPad, and I'm like,
Oh,
that's weird. That is weird. Had to turn that
It's better.
iPad off. Well, GI just left. He'll be back. There we go. All right, so let's get started with this early morning game that I hope goes away soon. I hope the early morning games go away soon. I hope the doubleheader Monday night football games go away soon. So let's get it. Rams
right. They
side.
trying to
Oh,
move it forward.
they overdoing it. They overdoing it with the games. They overdoing it. But on the Rams side, uh, do we like Stafford this week at 9:30 in the morning?
Yeah, I like them this week. Jacksonville defense hasn't been as locked down as it has been in previous years, so I like Stafford this week.
Okay. What about Kyron Williams? Of course, start Kyron Williams.
Start Kyron. Start Kyron.
Puka,
You were saying
Puka,
there's going to be a lot of rain, so might be a heavy run game there.
Puka's not playing, so we starting Adams.
Yes.
Starting
Okay.
I read somewhere earlier before we got on. Puka's leading the league with targets at 65, so
hmm
there's going to be a lot of opportunities for other receivers.
Well,
So,
I don't know what happened last week because Devontae Adams wasn't getting any of it.
so with that being said, do we like Whittington this week?
Yes. I'll say
Yeah,
Winnington
he's
this
going
week,
to take some of
yes.
those targets. Yeah.
But Higby is gonna be the big person that gets all the targets.
So you like Higby this week? Finally,
Higby and Devontae.
okay. On the Jacksonville side, do we like Trevor Lawrence this week?
I say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
ETN, of course, in a rain
Definitely.
game. Brian
What's up?
Thomas. Brian Thomas. He had his breakout game last week.
I'll say yes because that secondary isn't the greatest, but it is also Jacksonville just plays better in London for some odd reason. So
Well, maybe that's where they need to go to. Travis
Oh,
Hunter.
shit.
Travis Hunter, I say start only on defense.
listen, it's not gonna change. There should be a star next to his name for you that says Travis Hunter only on defense.
Exactly. Until he shows me that he can consistently contribute on offense, I'm only going to start him on defense.
Agreed.
Facts.
De'Ami Brown, we starting him this week.
No.
Okay.
I might say, depending on the weather, I would say Parker Washington over Diami Brown.
Hmm. What about Hunter Long?
He's their only tight end, right?
Yeah.
In deep leagues, probably.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I like that in
Oh, and
deeper
real quick,
leagues.
something happened on my end. Um, Devontae Smith was the best receiver that year he played in Philly. I
Oh,
think
for
that's when
Flacco.
yeah, I think they made the trade mid-season for AJ Brown or right at the beginning.
No, they
Okay.
traded. They traded for AJ Brown at the draft.
So the following year then,
Yeah.
24.
Yeah. All right. So New Orleans versus Chicago in another supposedly rain game. 70% rain for this game.
Mm,
Okay.
Spencer Rattler is actually has been a pretty decent fantasy football quarterback this year.
yes, he has.
So how we feel about Rattler?
I'll start him this week.
Yeah, I'll start him against Chicago.
How we feel about Kamara?
He
Uh,
got cleared from injury designation, so I would start him.
Okay. What about Kendra Miller? We like Kendra Miller this week.
that's
Maybe in deeper league.
that in deeper leagues.
Start
Yes.
in deeper leagues. Chris
Yep.
Olave.
What's his injury question? What is he questionable for?
Mm, I know what it ain't for. It ain't for a concussion.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Is that concussion, right?
No, it ain't for
Start,
a concussion.
start Olave. Start Olave. I also
Shaheed
start Shaheed.
start. Shaheed all can always win your week in one play. Cooks
Yep.
sit.
Here's their
Yep.
problem: is their tight end.
Johnson Johnson.
Do you start Johnson or Hill?
Mm,
Nah, still Johnson. Johnson hasn't done shit the past like 3 weeks, so
so you gonna start Hill?
I'd start Hill.
Start Hill.
probably just because he's starting to get worked into the offense more.
hmm
All right. So
Remember how he was before tight end QB. So
yeah. So on the Bears side,
Caleb.
yeah, color me nails. We started
Oh
him.
shit. Um. Uh. That's a tough one. I don't know
Man,
because the Saints defense is always pretty good. They've been having a rough year this year, but they can always find some time to lock down, especially since you're saying it's going to be a run game, a rainy day type of run game. So
I say
I'm
I'm a
gonna
little iffy.
say
two QB leagues, yes.
I'm gonna say yeah. And in one QB leagues, no, you shouldn't start either one of these
Yeah.
quarterbacks in a one QB league. But two QB
But,
leagues, yeah, definitely start Williams.
Will.
Swift. How we feeling about Swift after that Monday night game?
Well, he woke
I
up.
like him.
He
Yeah,
woke
he
up.
finally came back. Yep.
All right, so start Swift.
A Doom.
Adunze.
Worst game.
Yeah, definitely started doing that.
DJ Moore. What's the word on him?
I
Because
think
I
it was
know he got hurt.
a foot. Hold on. I think it was a foot or a knee.
Yeah, because how I feel about his start is what I'm thinking.
Oh no, it was a groin injury, and
Okay,
he's likely to play.
likely to play.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna sit him, but I'm gonna start Luther Burden.
Okay.
Okay.
And
How we feel about Zacchaeus?
sit
Say it. Yeah.
start commit.
Start commit. Okay.
Even though Loveland got some, but finally got some burn in that game.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that other game's gonna be terrible.
All
Hey,
right.
cue the music. Cue the music.
Oh sh.
Cue the music.
Cleveland versus Miami.
Let's get ready for Bumble!
Uh,
Hey,
The bumble of bumbles.
how we feeling about Tagovailoa this week?
Still got to start to it. You know that. Stop it.
yeah.
A
Two
Chain
QB leads.
start.
Yeah, start.
Waddle
Start.
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 Malik
Sit.
Washington sit. Westbrook Akine sit.
Start.
Wilder start.
Start.
On the Cleveland side, I'm only starting Gabriel in two QB leagues. He's a sit for me.
Start.
Jacobs against that Miami defense is going to eat.
Start.
Hold up. It's not letting me do it. It's not letting me do it because they knows. Start. Jerry Judy.
Mm-mm.
Are we starting Judy against that
Miami's
Miami
defense has
defense?
been Miami's defense been trash, so I would take a risk on starting them.
What about Isaiah Bond?
I ain't starting none of these receivers. I start Fanning. That's it. Fanning and Judkins. That's
Yeah.
it. Because
Start Fanning because the
Joke.
Joker is out.
Hey, did y'all catch that rumor about Seattle possibly trying to trade for Achan?
Yeah, we talked about it,
For what?
and I think
For what?
I think it's stupid.
For what?
I think it's
We have
stupid.
two legitimate running backs. What the hell do you need with a third?
Right.
No, if you get Achan, you're obviously going to trade either Walker or
No, trading Walker.
Charbonnet.
You're trading Walker. I
You
wouldn't
got
take.
to trade Walker. Trade. If I'm Miami, I'm taking back Walker or Charbonnet, one of the two.
No. I'm taking Walker and a third.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I wouldn't be doing it.
I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. A Chain is a whole offense. He's the whole offense. It would be
Yeah.
stupid to give up A Chain.
That
Stupid.
that's a stupid rumor that should not be happening because you know you have to give up your number one running back because you're not giving up Charbonnet. You're giving up Walker because Miami ain't dumb, and you know you got to give up a pick too because Miami's not taking anything less than a third. I mean anything more. Between a second and a third. That's it. You got to give up a second or a third with that player. Fuck out of here.
All right.
I don't even want to talk about this.
Chiefs versus Raiders.
I'm gonna let y'all have that one.
Geno Smith. How we feeling about Geno Smith this week?
I
I'm
don't
telling
like
you.
him.
I'm telling you how I feel about Geno Smith this week. Check the thumbnail. That's how I feel about Geno Smith this week. Sit.
Yo,
Uh, Genty is a start.
Even though
Myers
game
is a sit to me only because of Geno Smith.
Myers is a sit also because he's gonna be going against what's his name, the cornerback.
They got another good cornerback over in Kansas City.
But
They be,
what's their number one guy, number 22?
I forgot his name, but he's on a list. He's on a list of people that put dudes on an island. He's on a list. I seen the list the other day, and I said, "Damn, they sold one and got another one."
But they already drafted him,
Yeah,
knowing that
yeah.
McDuffie, forget it, McDuffie
Uh,
gonna be on Smash.
Trey Tucker. How we feel about Trey Tucker?
No,
I'm sitting Betch too.
start Mayor. That's it.
Yeah, Maya might be the only star for me. Kansas City, start Mahomes. I'm benching Pacheco.
Like always.
Start Rasheed Rice. That boy gonna eat. You can start Worthy,
No to Brown,
no to Brown.
and if you're at your own risk with Swift.
Yeah, yeah. But you got to start him. You really got to start him because what other tight end you gonna start? Where you
This
drafted him? What other tight end are you gonna start?
uh,
Unless you were smart and listened to us and took Tyler Warren in later rounds.
or Jake Ferguson.
Fact.
Yeah.
Now this is
Philly
what I watch.
versus the Vikings. How we feeling about Jalen Hurts this week?
Mm, I'm gonna reluctantly start him.
Okay.
Reluctant.
Saquon, he's a
Oh,
start. He can have a game. How we feel about AJ Brown?
like you said earlier, because of what
Gotta start him.
you still have to start him. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm
Devontae
starting
start
Smith. Smith is a start because if anybody going to eat on that offense,
It'll be
passing
him.
wise, it's going to be Smith or Goddard.
exactly.
So I'm sitting Dotson and I'm starting Goddard. JJ McCarthy's not starting. So how we feel about Carson Wentz this week?
Two QB leagues, yes.
All right.
Revenge game. Revenge game.
Revenge game. Revenge game. There you go.
Good job, Rick. Good
Jordan
job.
Mason. I feel like Jordan Mason could get with that Philly defense.
Oh, especially if Goofball gets hurt at any point in the game,
Yeah.
harder.
Justin Jefferson,
All dead.
all
All
day.
all
Jordan Addison,
all
all
dead.
day.
Start.
Naylor is a sit for me. Uh,
Hawkinson
Yep.
start this weekend, and he better eat.
he
Oh,
better eat.
oh my! If he doesn't eat this week, forget him. Just cut him in all leagues.
Right. Okay. Carolina, the 3-3, the 500 Carolina Panthers. Who would have thought we would be here after 6 weeks versus the 0-6 Jets? I need Carolina to whip that ass so the Jets could just sell because they got a couple pieces that we could use in San Francisco. So I just need them to sell. But how we feel about Bryce Young this week?
Starting in two QB leagues.
Yep.
They said Chuba Hubb is actually active this week.
Yeah, start both running backs.
Okay. Chuba and Doddle.
Yeah, both.
Tet,
Yes.
can
Yep.
Tet get another TD this week?
You mean
Can he
his
get
third?
another one? Can he get another one?
He made
I think so.
he made Mars Wilson. I mean, Sauce.
All right. Leggett is a sit for me.
Sit.
Renfro is a sit for me.
Start Tremble.
Yeah, start Trumbull. Isn't Coca playing this game?
Coker's back. Yes.
Okay, so in deeper leagues, I would throw a shot at Coker. Justin Fields, how we feel about Fields this week?
Bench.
Sit.
Okay, Brees Hall,
Start.
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 Garrett Wilson, he's not playing.
Yeah,
He's not playing. So I'm not playing any wide receiver from the Jets this week, but I will play
Yeah.
Mason Taylor.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
All right. All right, Rick. You're up.
Lord
I,
have mercy, man.
Let's start with your boys. You playing Cam Ward this week?
Um, I'm hoping he can build a little bit of momentum. So yeah, I'll start him this week.
Okay. What about
Start him
Pollard?
this week. Yeah, we definitely gonna need that run game if we're gonna get anything done. So start Pollard.
Calvin Ridley's hurt. So are you starting A.O. Maynor?
Yes, they got a good rapport him and Ward. So start Ward. A.O. Maynard.
What about Van Jefferson?
Nah, Sid Jefferson.
Okay. Chig? Starting Chig?
Nah, Sid Chig.
You probably
Okay.
start Tajay though.
Ty Spears?
Yeah.
Yeah, start.
On the New England side, I'm starting Drake May every week.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Yep.
we starting
You got
Stevenson
it.
this week?
No.
We'll sit Stevenson.
Fuck Stevenson.
Yeah. Them fumbling problems. He got to get over that fumble issue.
Stephon Diggs.
Yes.
Is he playing?
Yes, he's playing. Hold on. I'll
Okay.
be right now. You start Butte though.
Butte. Matt
Utah's
Brown.
been killing.
Matt Collins is a sit for me, but Hunter
Yeah, sit,
Henry is always a start.
So as
start.
of 23 hours ago, he's questionable. Him and Harold,
Questionable,
him and Harold Landry are both questionable, but I doubt Harold Landry's going to sit out this game because that's a revenge game for him against his former team.
questionable in fantasy football, especially on a Saturday. Usually means they're gonna play.
It's a chest
Okay.
injury, so he's probably going to play. And Landry, I I don't see him not playing against his former team.
All right. Before we get to these next games, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Working Monday through Friday can drag us down a little, and sometimes we need a little shove to get us over. That's why you should rent today from Hertz. We have all makes and models of all vehicles. They don't run for shit, but don't worry, our employees will tush push you all over town. Stop in today and rent from Hertz when you just need a little push.
Lord have mercy.
Please,
All
God, oh my God, what the fuck?
right. New York Giants versus the Denver Broncos. How we feeling about Jackson Dart this week against that Broncos defense?
Start only in two
It's gonna
QBs.
be his first real test. It's gonna be his first real test. So I
Same for
hope he's up for the challenge.
same for Cam Scatterable. But I'm starting him.
You
You,
start compatible and everything right now.
yeah. Wandell Robinson, how we feeling?
Begrudgingly start.
Right.
Slayton is still hurt, so
You think Sertain gonna follow him everywhere though?
who Robinson?
Yeah.
I doubt because Robinson's not that big of a threat for him to have to follow. Um,
Okay.
but Lil Jordan Humphrey, I might be willing to start him in deeper leagues this week.
Big Jordan Humphrey?
Yeah, that dude like 6'5", and they call him Lil Jordan Humphrey. Nah, you big Jordan Humphrey.
Right.
Theo Johnson, we
Yes.
starting him.
Yes.
Bo Nix,
Of course.
okay.
Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins,
He from Texas, Rick.
Yeah.
Little Jordan Humphrey from Texas.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I
JK,
like JK this week.
yes, definitely.
what about R.J. Harvey? We like R.J. Harvey.
Yeah, I can see him doing good against the Giants defense.
Okay.
Okay.
Sutton having a bounce back game because he was trash last week.
Yes. Him and
Yeah.
Ingram. Yes. Him and Ingram, yes. Because
Okay.
Hell, you gonna put Ingram?
this is a revenge game for Ingram.
Oh, true
Yeah,
that.
yeah. He did play for the Giants. I'm sitting Franklin. I'm sitting Mims, but I will start Ingram.
You only
Okay.
start in leagues like Kyle said, where return yards count.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. The
Ooh,
5-1 Colts versus the 4-2 Chargers. This should be a good game. You're gonna start
you start
Daniel
everybody
Jones.
is down the top.
You start JT. Start Pittman. Downs is hurt.
Concussion. He's out for with a concussion this week.
Yeah, but you can start Pierce
And
and
Warren
you can start Tyler Warren.
and the Money Badger.
Yes,
Hey, Rick, I guarantee you, the Money Badger may be Garfield's pick of the week.
he picked them last week.
He did. Damn it, forgot.
Oh,
Jake Herbert.
Oh, where the hell Rick go?
Start Herbert.
Yes, the dog.
Start
Definitely.
Kamani Vidal. You can start Lad McConkey again. How about that? I heard Johnson is hurt again.
I'll tell you right now. I'll confirm it for you. Where Rick go? Johnston is doubtful, so no.
Yeah, doubtful means he's
No,
done.
no, no, no. Wait.
So
No, no,
Keenan
no.
Allen,
Joe O is doubtful for 7 as Quentin Johnson returns. So Quentin Johnson's back.
Quentin Johnson's back.
Yes.
Okay, so we can start Quentin. Who you said was doubtful?
Joe O, the tackle.
Okay, so start Keenan Allen and Gatson.
In deep leagues only.
Yeah. Rick dropped out, but he'll be back.
No problem.
There he is.
Hey, there he goes.
There he is. All right. Green Bay versus Arizona. We like Jordan Love this week.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about Josh Jacobs? Of course.
Yes.
Right.
Golden.
Yes.
Like Golden.
Yep.
Romeo Dubs, of course.
Exactly.
Wicks, sit.
Correct. Yes.
Tucker Craft, yes. Kyler Murray's not starting this game.
Nope. It's Jacoby
It's
Brissett.
Jacoby
Yeah,
Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett starting this week.
Yes.
How we
Start.
feel about Brissett?
You start him definitely.
I like him. He had a good game last week.
Yeah.
Michael Carter is not the guy. He is not the guy.
Bam Knight.
Bam Knight. Bam Knight is a start.
Harrison
There we
start.
go.
Harrison, he's back. Do we start him?
Yes, you start him.
In deeper leagues, you can actually start Wilson this week. When Jacoby Brissett plays, Wilson actually gets some targets.
Okay.
Jones is a sit, but Trey McBride is in a start. Amazing start. You know, your boy in your league, GI, tried to trade me Trey McBride and somebody else for Rasheed Rice.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen.
I was like, okay, he finally sent me a decent trade.
Tony sent you a decent trade. That's amazing.
That's amazing. It had me pondering for a second, but I still said no. All right.
Rick, Rick, getting Rasheed Rice from him is like getting a sandwich off a homeless person once you give it to them.
You're not getting it.
It ain't,
Okay.
it ain't happening.
And the
I got
Fox
to
He
game
lucky
of the
I
week.
needed a quarterback, or I wouldn't have gave him Rasheed Rice.
I gotta make a change in this game. I picked Washington to win. I gotta change that shit because good God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How we feel about Daniels?
Yes, because he's gonna have to make some magic. But Lord, they
Uh,
have McLaren, no Debo,
that means a lot of Luke McCaffrey,
a lot of Luke McCaffrey, Ertz, and Skull,
Ertz,
uh,
Jalen Lane might actually do something.
and Stanot.
Yeah.
That defense is still trash.
No, you're right, but
So you
they ain't
got to
got
go.
no.
You got to go into your bag this week. You got to go into your bag.
Mhm.
So you're gonna take Luke McCaffrey to start.
What
Jalen
about
Lane in
Buffalo
deeper
Bill?
leagues, huh?
What about Buffalo Bill? He playing this week?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
he
Okay.
yeah. Bill's a start.
this is
Zach
all.
Ertz is a start as well. On the Dallas side, we got Dak Prescott start. Javonte
Yep.
Williams start.
CD
CeeDee
Lamb.
Lamb is back for this game. Start. George
Oh shit.
Pickens is a start. That means
Slow
that CeeDee Lamb being back means that George Pickens is not going to have a 48-point game.
Right.
So start, but just know it's going to be the CD show.
Flournoy, no.
Flournoy, no. Sit.
Jake Ferguson, over.
Ferguson, sit. Always play Ferguson. Now, the Sunday night game
Uh,
Falcons versus us. Uh, I'm still not playing Penix. Sit Penix. Robinson, Bijan is always a start.
London,
Drake
yes.
London is a start because they're pretty much their whole offense. Mooney is a sit. Washington is a sit. And Kyle Pitts is a start.
Even though he had his worst game last week.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Mooney,
he needs a couple more. He needs a couple more consecutive games before I can even consider him for bum jail.
I think Mooney is a game time decision, but Atlanta's without the two rookie players. They're out.
Yeah.
Jalen Walker and Billy Bowman Jr. That's it.
Brock Purdy is not starting this game. It's It's Mac Jones.
It's McCorkle.
So Michael McCorkle Jones is a start. Christian McCaffrey is a start. Um,
Kendrick Bourne is a start.
yeah, Kendrick Bourne is a definite start. Pearsall's not playing.
George Kittle is a
George,
start.
yeah, George Kittle is the tight end here. He's the start.
Is a start.
I don't know if I'm starting Jennings.
No, I'm not.
I'm not starting Jennings. Not
Yeah,
until
he's
he can.
banged up.
Yeah, he is definitely banged up. Um, but in deeper leagues, you can start Tunges.
Yeah.
You can start Tunges. All right. So now we're on to the Monday night games.
Oh,
Take it away. Hold up. Let me take it away, young Christ the Jesus.
Yeah, world, my cousin's booty talk DVD set. It's your boy Young Christ Jesus, aka Mr. Food G, aka Lionel Rizzy, also known as Mr. Plugger for Paul Porndorf. And I'm about to give you these starts and sets for Monday night, you heard? Another doubleheader. I'm not surprised. This is predictable. Like Geno Smith having another trash performance. I know this is random, but Geno, you are booty butt cheeks. You're ass, man. You've been writing back all season. Word to mother, son. But let's get into this first game. Buccaneers versus Lions. For the Lions, I'm starting the usual suspects. Jared Goff, Sun God, Sonic and Knuckles, Sam Laporta, and even J-Mo, who has been usually suspect this year. The Buccaneers pass defense ranks number 21 this year. And usually they give up around 231 yards per game. Perfect opportunity for the Lions skilled players to have a bounce back game, you heard? Now when it comes to the Buccaneers, I feel uneasy making these picks. The same type uneasy I feel when I see Maul meet Goblin Drake and doing that dance. Look at him. That man is a Tinkerbell. He looks like his GPS giggles before telling him to go straight. Anywho, who is starting for the Buccaneers this week? I'm getting reports that Mike Evans could be returning. If he does, immediately throw him into your lineup because he will get targeted early and often. But start Baker every week. White is a start. Cade Otton is a start. You can throw a wish at Tej Johnson because when Baker starts slinging them passes, somebody got to catch them bitches. Facts. Before we get to this next game, I want to take time to appreciate a beautiful sister who gets finer by age. Khalees, my gosh, look at all that Geno Smith she got back there. Moving right along, from the Texans, I suspect CJ Stroud wants to play himself out of bum jail this week. But not against that defense. I'm sitting him. But Nico is a start. Christian Kirk is a sit. For petty reasons. I don't like weirdo alien looking wide receivers on my team. God damn, that nigga head wide as shit. He got the same head size as Ken Griffey on The Simpsons when he was drinking that brain and nerve tonic. They gotta line Christian Kirk's hairline up with Philip Norelco's squeegees. And I don't feel comfortable playing Nick Chubb and Woody Marks pause. Against this defense, they're both sits. Dalton Schultz is a desperate start this week. From the Seahawks, I'm going to start Sam Darnold. His ghost seeing days are over. Jackson Smith and Jigba, start. Cooper Kupp, sit. AJ Bonner is a start. I wish they would combine Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet to get the yards of Walker and the TD opportunities of Charbonnet. But I'm sitting both this. Between these two defenses, this should be a good game. They will both end up going back and forth. Like Bobby Brownjaw. Now, since the NFL wants to put another doubleheader on the marquee, I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to do a quick parlay and win all of us some money, you heard? Knowing that the league likes to play games, I'm doing a 20-leg parlay and I'm going low on everybody. Here we go. Sam Darnold. I got him going 175 plus yards, pass yards. CJ Stroud, 175 plus passing yards. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 50 plus receiving yards. Nico Collins, 40 plus receiving yards. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 5+ receptions. Nico Collins, 4+ receptions. Cooper Cup, 3+ receptions. Dalton Schultz, 3+ receptions. Kenneth Walker, 40+ rushing yards. Zach Charbonnet, 20+ rushing yards. Woody Mark, 15+ rushing yards. Nick Chubb, 20+ rushing yards. Jared Goff, 200+ passing yards. Baker Mayfield, 200+ passing yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 40+ receiving yards. Jameson Williams, 20+ receiving yards. Sam Laporta, 20+ receiving yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, 40+ rushing yards. Rashad White, 30+ rushing yards. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, 5+ receptions. Yeah, we about to win something over here.
I pity the fool who don't tell these picks.
And if all these picks hit, I'ma be as happy as Drake backstage at the Miss Teenage Canada pageant. But don't mind me, I just be talking shit.
All right.
Garfield.
Y'all tailing those picks? Y'all tailing those?
I might take some of those picks. Yeah. Garfield, please save us.
Garfield, what you got for us? Who's the kicker of the week?
And now, Garfield's Kicker of the Week.
Cal just ordered Mexican food for the Florida State game tonight. And of course, I'm going to annoy him until he shares. Once I heard Mexican, it made me think of my kicker of the week. It's Eddie Piñata of the San Francisco 49ers. Oh, I was waiting for Cal to correct me. Never mind. Carry on.
And that was Garfield's Kicker of the Week.
That was my second guess.
Big Eddie P. We need you this week, brother. All right, so play of the week, the start of the week. Y'all know what it is and need a clue.
No.
Let me get a clue.
Please do.
Cheerio, pip pip and all that rot, my good chap. I am Colonel Mustard giving you my Mustard play of the week. And it comes to you in the game of those contemptible Cowboys versus the commendable Commanders. The Cowboys of Dallas are at the bottom of the league in total defense, passing defense, and rushing defense. They're going against a QB this week who is good at both passing and running. Oh, there's the tea at Crumpets. Lord Jaden of Daniels is in line to dice up and run through that detestable defense of the Dallas Drovers. Start with confidence. That is my must-start play of the week. Now, Godspeed and... Tudabit.
Good God. That's going to be a terrible game.
I
And
don't think so.
That's going to be the game of the day, too.
I don't think so. I think that might be a pretty good game. It might be a pretty good game.
In Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've seen the Cowboys lose the worst.
True.
I've seen them lose the worst. So that might be a good game. A pretty good back and forth. Because when it comes to the Cowboys and that defense,
Pathetic.
so we got anything else we want to go over before we get these people out of here?
Oh man. No, I think that's it, man. Like I always say, y'all have fun. Make sure y'all up early for that early game. Get all your picks in, all your starts and all that good stuff. Make sure you're up early, get all that stuff done, have fun, and let's have a great week, man.
What about you, G.I.?
Next week, thanks to you.
You said what?
I'm just hoping we're not canceled for next week.
I don't think we did anything to get canceled today. I think Young Krice was pretty. He was towing the line. He told the line. I don't think he went over it. He told it.
He was definitely at the edge like this, leaning.
But did he lie though?
No, he did not lie though.
Okay. Fantasy Football Avengers, we are out. We will see you guys after all the games have been played. Pete, before I go, Garfield might be answering some questions for y'all this upcoming week. So just be on the lookout for that.
Let's go.
Are my 2 questions on
Peace.
there?
Thank you for watching the Fantasy Football Adventures podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Links in the description.